Welcome everyone to Wise Feather TV. I'm Jatin Mehrotra, a biochemistry graduate from the University of Manchester. Here on Wise Feather TV, I'm passionate about unraveling the science behind everyday concepts and trends. Here we're going to dive headfirst into a world of ideas, exploring everything from current affairs to fascinating new trends, all through a scientific lens. Whether it's breaking down the most complex happenings or delving into intriguing scientific ideas, my goal is to make complex concepts accessible and engaging for everyone. Today we're going to be talking about music, which at its essence is a form of communication that transcends language. But before we talk trends, let's understand the basics. Music reaches our ears as waves transformed into electrical signals that our brain can then interpret. But this isn't just auditory processing, it's deeply intertwined with our emotions and memories. That's right, my friends. Neuroscientists have discovered that when music enters our ears, it activates the auditory cortex in the temporal lobe, located on the sides of the brain, near our ears. This area is responsible for processing sound and making sense of different frequencies and rhythms. But the journey of music in our brain doesn't just stop there. The hippocampus, situated deep within the brain's medial temporal lobe, plays a crucial role in forming new memories. This is why hearing a particular song can instantly transport you back to a specific moment in your life, like your high school prom or say a memorable road trip. Meanwhile, the amygdala, an almond-shaped set of neurons located deep in the brain's medial temporal lobe, is our emotional center. That's how we feel. It lights up when we listen to music, influencing our emotional reactions. No wonder why music can make us feel happy, sad, excited, or even nostalgic for that matter. And get this, the cerebellum, primarily known for its motor control, and located at the back of the brain beneath the occipital lobe, is also engaged when we listen to music. It helps us predict the beat and synchronize our movements. So if ever you're awkwardly dancing at a party, you can blame your cerebellum for trying to keep up. But why do we listen to music? Well, the reasons are as varied as the tunes themselves, if you ask me. Music can serve as a form of emotional expression, a way to communicate feelings that words cannot capture. It also plays a significant role in social bonding for us humans, from singing lullabies to babies to anthems at sports events, creating a shared experience for all of us. Moreover, music can enhance our cognitive performance. Studies have shown that background music can improve focus and concentration during tasks. This is often referred to as the Mozart effect, suggesting that listening to classical music can temporarily enhance our brain's functioning. However, it's not just classical music. Any music for that matter that you enjoy can have similar benefits. Fun fact about the cerebellum: it contains about half of the brain's neurons, even though it only makes up 1/10 of its volume. This dense network of neurons helps with fine motor balance and control and timing, which is also crucial for activities like playing an instrument or dancing. So next time you nail that complex guitar riff or pull off some slick dance moves, give a nod to your cerebellum. And speaking of instruments, playing music activates almost every part of the brain simultaneously, especially the visual, auditory, and motor cortices. This extensive engagement makes music a fantastic workout for the brain, enhancing not just neuroplasticity, which by the way is the brain's ability to form new neural connections, but also many other functions. So whether you're jamming out to your favorite song or just tapping your foot to a rhythm, remember, a lot is happening inside your head, making music an integral part of the human experience. When we listen to music we love, something magical happens in our brains. the release of dopamine, the feel-good hormone, creates a rush of pleasure akin to savoring your favorite dessert or hitting a major milestone for that matter. This dopamine surge is why music can be so irresistibly enjoyable and addictive for all of us. But music's impact goes far beyond just making us feel good. It has profound and tangible effects on our physical state. Research has shown that listening to music can lower our heart rates, reduce levels of cortisol, the body's primary stress hormone, and even alleviate pain. This is why many hospitals incorporate music therapy to try and help patients relax and manage pain more effectively. Have you ever felt chills or goosebumps while listening to a particularly powerful song? This spine tingling sensation, known as fission, occurs when the brain releases a burst of dopamine in response to an unexpected musical moment. It's as if your neurons are throwing a surprise party and you're the guest of honor. But how does music achieve these remarkable effects? It all comes down to the rhythm and tempo. Fast-paced, upbeat music can elevate your heart rate and pump you up for a workout by aligning with your body's natural rhythms. This synchronization happens because our brains are wired to detect and predict rhythmic patterns, making us naturally respond to a beat. Conversely, slower, calming music can help slow your heart rate, prepare your body for rest, go to sleep maybe. This is due to a phenomenon known as entertainment, where our biological rhythms sync with the tempo of external stimuli. So when you listen to a soothing melody, your body's internal clocks, like your heart rate and breathing patterns, align with the music, promoting relaxation and a sense of tranquility. The power of music to affect our emotions and physical state is rooted in its ability to engage the autonomic nervous system, which regulates vital functions like the heart rate and the digestion. Fast music stimulates the sympathetic nervous system, which prepares the body for action, while slow music activates the parasympathetic nervous system, which calms the body and promotes healing. So, the next time you're feeling stressed, try putting on some calming tunes to help your body relax. Or, if you need an energy boost, crank up the volume on an upbeat track to get your blood pumping. Music is not just a source of entertainment, my friends. It's a powerful tool for enhancing our well-being. Now, let's shift gears to music trends. Trends in music are not just about catchy hooks or beats. They reflect our collective emotional state, societal events, cultural shifts, and even technological advancements play a crucial role in shaping what music becomes popular and why. Consider the jazz age of the 1920s, a time of social liberation and economic prosperity. Jazz, with its innovative rhythms and improvisation, mirrored a society with bursting new ideas and freedoms. The lively and spontaneous nature of jazz reflected the excitement and optimism of the Roaring Twenties, a period marked by economic growth and cultural flourishing. Fast forward to the 1960s and 1970s, and we see rock and roll dominating the music scene. This era was characterized by rebellion and counterculture movements. The raw energy and defiant lyrics of rock and roll captured the spirit of a generation, questioning authority and seeking social change. Bands like the Beatles, the Rolling Stones, not only revolutionized music but also became symbols of a broader cultural revolution. In the 80s and 90s, technological advancements brought about new genres and ways of producing music. The rise of electronic music and hip hop and the use of synthesizers with drum machines transformed the musical landscape altogether. MTV's launch in 1981 changed how people consumed music, with music videos becoming a powerful tool for artists to reach global audiences. Fast forward to today, and we see how the internet and streaming services like Spotify and Apple Music have revolutionized music consumption. These platforms use sophisticated algorithms to recommend new music, allowing listeners to discover artists from around the world, thus democratizing the music industry and giving rise to diverse genres. In recent years, there's been a notable rise in music that deals with themes of mental health and vulnerability. This trend reflects our growing awareness and openness about mental health issues. Artists like Billie Eilish and Post Malone resonate with millions because of their music and how it addresses these topics with raw honesty and emotion. Billie Eilish's haunting melodies and introspective lyrics often explore themes of depression, anxiety, and self doubt, offering a voice to those who might feel misunderstood or alone. Her success underscores a significant cultural shift towards accepting and discussing mental health openly. Similarly, Post Malone's music blends genres and often delves into themes of loneliness, heartbreak, and existential reflection. His ability to connect with listeners through his vulnerability has made him a global sensation. This trend towards emotional transparency in music reflects a broader societal movement towards mental health awareness and destigmatization of mental illnesses. Moreover, the COVID 19 pandemic has accelerated these trends, with people experiencing unprecedented levels of stress and isolation. Music that speaks to these emotions has become even more relevant today. Virtual concerts, live streams, and social media have become vital platforms for artists to connect with their audiences, creating a sense of community, a shared experience for everyone. As we move forward, technology increasingly influences musical trends. Streaming platforms like Spotify and Apple Music use sophisticated algorithms to suggest what we might like based on our listening habits. But what exactly do we mean by a sophisticated algorithm? Well, let's break it down. In simple terms, an algorithm is a set of rules or instructions given to a computer to help it solve a problem or, say, complete a task. Sophisticated algorithms are complex set of rules that can process vast amounts of data quickly and efficiently. On platforms like Spotify, these algorithms analyze data points from millions of users worldwide, such as the songs you listen to, the artists you like, how often you play a track, and even the time of day you listen. Imagine that. This data is then used to identify patterns and preferences. For example, if you frequently listen to a particular genre, the algorithm notes this preference and suggests similar music, but it goes deeper than that. The algorithm also considers what other users with similar tastes are listening to, and then it uses this collective data to make more accurate recommendations for you. These platforms don't just recommend music, they help shape trends by pushing new genres and artists into the spotlight. This happens through a feedback loop. As more people listen to certain types of music, the algorithm promotes similar music to an even broader audience worldwide. This can rapidly accelerate the popularity of specific genres or artists. Imagine this: you're listening to a new song, an indie track on Spotify. The algorithm takes note of your interest and then recommends this track to thousands of other listeners who have shown a preference for similar music. Suddenly, this once obscure song is trending globally, all thanks to data driven recommendations. Before we wrap up, let's take a moment to look at how the COVID 19 pandemic has impacted musical trends. The pandemic has been a global event that changed many aspects of our lives, including the way we listen to and create music, with lockdowns and social distancing measures in place. Live music events were cancelled or postponed, pushing artists and fans to find new ways to connect with one another. This led to a boom in live streaming concerts, where artists performed online and fans enjoyed the shows from the comfort of their homes. Interestingly, the types of music that gained popularity during the pandemic also shifted. Many people turned to music as a form of comfort and escape. Playlists featuring calming, nostalgic, and acoustic tracks saw a significant rise in streams. This shows that during uncertain times, we often seek music that soothes and connects us to happier memories. Additionally, themes of resilience, hope, connection became more prominent in the music produced during the pandemic. Artists like Taylor Swift, with her Folklore and Evermore albums, captured the mood of the times with introspective lyrics and stripped down production. These albums resonated with listeners looking for a sense of connection and understanding. On the flip side, there was also a rise in upbeat, danceable tracks. Platforms like TikTok turned these songs into viral hits with dance challenges that brought people together. Even from a distance, it was a reminder of the power of music to lift our spirits and create a sense of community. The pandemic underscored that music is a cornerstone of our emotional and social well being. It brought us joy, helped us connect with others, and provided a soundtrack to our lives during a unique time. Whether it's through virtual concerts, comforting playlists, or viral dance challenges, music continues to play an essential role in our lives. So, the next time you find yourself swept away by a nostalgic melody or energized by a catchy beat on TikTok, remember that music is more than just a sound. It's a companion, it's a healer, and a bridge that helps us navigate through life's challenges together. Thank you for joining me on this journey into the science of music trends. If you enjoyed exploring how music intersects with science and culture, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more amazing content.